Nolan Xavier Wells' family just hired Ben Crump to get on the case. And ever since then, there have been so much information. The medical examiner, Stacy Turner, y'all are not going to believe this. Chief Medical Examiner Stacy Turner is the same medical examiner from the Trey Reed's case. She's the one who deemed Trey Reed's death a self-unaliving after he was in some problems with 4 white boys. So it's the same thing that happened, y'all. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all get the likes up. You are not going to want to miss this one right here. And make sure you hype this video.
Okay, what is your name and your job title?
I'm Stacy Turner, and I'm the Chief Medical Examiner of the state of Mississippi.
How long have you been at DPS?
It will be 5 years as January 1st.
What do you love most about your job?
I really love the people I work with.
She loved the people that she worked with so much that she's willing to lie on these young black men and deem their unalivings self-unalivings and totally ignore that they were around white boys. Check it out, y'all. It gets deeper. It says State Medical Examiner Dr. Stacy Turner ruled Trey Reed's death a self-unaliving. Trey was found from a tree at Delta State University, Mississippi, y'all. Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Stacy Turner has been accused of falsifying autopsies of black men before. Yes, she's been lying. This is why Benjamin Crump is going to transport Nolan's body to Washington, D.C. I believe he should get there tomorrow, y'all. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Put this video in the algorithm so our people do not lose the fight. We have to be optimistic about this whole situation because this stuff is happening for a reason. Everybody in Mississippi about to be exposed, y'all. In July 2021, she ruled Damian Cameron's death undermined despite arriving swollen, bloody, and bruised. So everybody that's unalive that's black, she ignored all the signs. And why did they have to identify Nolan's body through his dental records? Why is that? There's something that they're hiding. 2 deputies had knelt on Damian's back for 20 minutes before his... Come on, bro. Make sure y'all get the likes up, hype this video, get this out there in the algorithm, let them know our people was not playing. So Colin Kaepernick funded for Trey Reed's body to do a private autopsy, and we still haven't got the results from y'all.
What they found through their autopsy was that he was possibly manually strangled and then placed in the tree after his death. We also now know that he had an altercation the day before with 4 white students, and the reason why is because he was coming to the defense of his younger sister, who was under attack by these guys for comments she made online about Charlie Kirk's death. The authorities are saying that they have identified these 4 students, and we cannot leave this alone until we see the end of it. This is like literally...
And they're hiding their identity. The same thing they're trying to do with Nolan Xavier Wells. Accusers, the people that were on his friends, that was on the so-called friends that was on the boat with him. They're trying to hide their identity, y'all.
Well, the fact that they continue to tell the family that we don't see any evidence of any foul play, even though you have students who recorded an altercation while they were on the boats of argument where you had Nolan and somebody yelling at one another on the boat. So that's an issue. And then you have the young lady make a statement and she says, well, Nolan and I finished talking and Nolan said he was going back to the boat. And then the boys on the boat said, no, Nolan told them he was going to stay with her. And so they are conflicting. She's saying he went and got on the boat. They saying he didn't get on the boat. So which is it?
Exactly. Which one is it? I'm going to tell you which one I believe I think it is. I believe he was set up. That's why Nolan's real friends, his black friends, said, look, bro, you need to be careful out there. We not going out there. And this is why they're trying to hide the identities of the friends, because the so-called friends that was with Nolan, they have other friends, and their friends have other friends, and their friends' friends probably have other friends that probably, allegedly, I don't know, maybe with the 3Ks, maybe the offspring of the 3Ks. We're talking about Mississippi here. What are we talking about, y'all?
As far as we know, his mother, Christine, and his father, Elmo, said they haven't gotten any answers. They, have been asked to turn over his cell phone to the Mississippi law enforcement authorities. But even that is troubling to them because they're saying messages that were deleted from his cell phone. So they want to try to dot every I and cross every T and investigate everything. They said it's very improbable that Nolan would not have wanted his cell phone with him if he was going to stay on the island.
The deleted text messages on his phone, his parents found that? Who found that out?
No, well, they got his phone, so they're trying to figure out there's deletions on the phone, and they're trying to look at what is that about. There's so many inconsistencies going on.
There you go. Deleted text messages. Deleted text messages. Where's the first 48? Where's the forensic files? You mean to tell me the examiners, y'all don't have none of this state-of-the-art stuff all of a sudden? Where's the FBI? Won't y'all go into the phone and unlock it like y'all do the YNs when they out there unaliving one another? When y'all want to go lock somebody up and have them working free labor in your damn prisons? Where's the technology at? Now all of a sudden y'all don't know nothing about no technology and y'all just want to write this off as he was going to go swimming? And he was a strong swimmer? He's an athlete? I'm telling y'all, these boys was jealous of him. They probably seen his you know what in the shower, and they probably got jealous. I'm telling you, I know how these people get down, y'all.
Sunday, they go looking for him. They don't find him. Monday, he just magically washes up, but he wasn't waterlogged, which means he wasn't in the water long. So it's like his body was put there, okay? So understand this. When they went to identify the body, they had to use dental records to identify Nolan Wells' body because he wasn't able to be identified visibly. Why? What prevented a visual identification? He was bruised and battered and beaten. We still don't have that autopsy, which was due yesterday, which means it's now overdue. And why is that?
They're trying to cover it up. What's done in the dark shall be brought to the light. There's no professionalism in Mississippi. I'm telling you, them people are not smart enough to try to cover this up. I hope and I pray Ben Crump do not let his foot off the gas. And we should do the same thing. Y'all see they news reporters? These people clumsy. They sloppy. Check it out, y'all.
Hey, good morning, Brandy. We got word here just at about 8:45 that there was a body found on Horn Island, and the officials are now working on bringing that back. Now, as of right now, we do not have an identity.
Shut up.
Where the hell they get him from?
What?
Where did they get him from? And why ain't nobody iron his shirt before he got on camera? These people can't hide for long, y'all. The jig is up.
This is too much to just try to sweep under the rug. No, we want to have a thorough investigation as if it was 3 black boys and a white boy who was with them ended up dead. We want that same investigation.
You have such a history with civil rights cases. Are you suggesting race is an issue here?
Yo, get him out of here.
We're talking about the state of Mississippi, and we know, based on the history of America, in the Deep South, there have been many racial killings where there were nobody held accountable. We don't know what happened here, but we cannot forget history, and we have to respect his parents saying that we want an independent investigation because we're not trusting people who are affiliated with Mississippi law enforcement. We have too many lived experiences as Black people in America.
This is why I say, as parents, we must teach our children this history and stay away from people who always try to say, oh, that was the past, leave that alone. Listen, bruh, we gotta protect ourselves. We are around people that hate us. This could no longer go on, y'all. And I pray and hope when they get that young man's body and transport him over to that private autopsy, that they find what we need to get these people up out of here. Because that lady, Stacey Turner, she is not it. I'm telling you, allegedly, she's been lying, y'all. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.